Hey guys, it's Miss Duke. I hope you're doing well and everybody's staying healthy. I was just going to go over with you your assignment for today. Today you're going to take a European geography quiz, and it's over the 7 countries that you have to be able to locate in Europe. We know that number 1 is France, number 2 is Germany, number 3 is Italy, number 4 is Russia, number 5 is Spain, number 6 is Ukraine, and number 7 is the United Kingdom. Now, listen, France is the fashion capital of the world. More people visit France than any other country in the world. France touches the English Channel and the Mediterranean Sea. We know number 2 is Germany. Historically, Germany is known for all of the conflicts that they've caused around the world. We know this is where Hitler is from, and we're getting to that later. Number 3 is Italy. Italy is our boot-shaped country. It's a peninsula. It touches water on 3 sides, but you just need to remember that Italy is our boot-shaped country. Now, Russia is so large that it's located on 2 continents. Russia touches the European continent, of which we're studying right now, and it also touches the Asian continent. Russia is so large, it's located on 2 continents, Europe and Asia. Then we have number 5, Spain. Spain is a peninsula. It shares the Iberian Peninsula with the country of Portugal. We know it's right next door to France. And then number 6 is Ukraine. We know Ukraine touches Russia. It's the only other country we have to locate that touches Russia. And then number 7 again is the United Kingdom. It is the only island country that you have to be able to locate. Now, France and the United Kingdom teamed together in World War I to defeat Germany. And we know that we've been talking about that as we have been discussing World War I. Now, we know that you should be able to answer by looking at that map that I just showed you. You should be able to answer questions 1 through 12 that I pushed out to Google Classroom, and that's your European geography quiz. So today, I want you to study that map, and I want you to answer your European geography quiz, questions 1 through 12. Later today, I'm going to record reading War Horse, and I will push that, guys, out to you just as quick as I can. We're going to start reading the book War Horse. Before we do that, though, let's review our 10 major events of World War I. We know our first major event of World War I is the assassination of the Archduke Ferdinand from Austria-Hungary. We know that he was assassinated for visiting Sarajevo. We know he was the next in line to be king. And we know that this assassination triggered the start of World War I, June 1914. The second event is the declaration of war. We know that Germany invaded Belgium on August 1914, and this event started the actual physical fighting of World War I. We know Germany goes through and invades through Belgium, trying to capture and encircle the city of Paris in France. And we know that this caused France and Great Britain, or France and the United Kingdom, to declare war on Germany. So we've got the assassination of the Archduke Ferdinand, June 1914. We've got the declaration of war, August 1914, which leads us to event number 3, the First Battle of the Marne. Now, the First Battle of the Marne occurs in September 1914. This battle was the first battle that used trench warfare. We know they would dig trenches out, and the soldiers would fight until they were tired, and they would get in these trenches. The system of trenches stretched from Switzerland all the way through Belgium to the North Sea. This battle changed the way war was fought. We know that the First Battle of the Marne was the first to use trench warfare. And we know later in history, trenches are used from this point forth. Now, this First Battle of the Marne occurred September 1914. Now, skipping ahead to event number 4, February 1916 is the Battle of Verdun. The Battle of Verdun is famous in World War I because it lasted from February to November. But in this battle, 700,000 soldiers lost their lives, and no one won this battle. We know that neither side exchanged lands, and so we know that is why no one really won the Battle of Verdun. So the Battle of Verdun, February 1916 is when it started. 700,000 soldiers lost their lives, and neither side won. The fifth event and the final event that we're going to review today is the Battle of the Somme. The Battle of the Somme occurred July 1916. This is the bloodiest battle of World War I. In the first day of fighting alone, 60,000 soldiers lost their lives. And so the Battle of the Somme is known for being a very brutal, a very bloody battle. It's the bloodiest battle of World War I. Now make sure that you review all 5 of these events. We know the assassination of the Archduke Ferdinand, June 1914, the declaration of war, August 1914. We know the First Battle of the Marne, which occurred September 1914, the Battle of Verdun, February 1916, and then finally the Battle of the Somme, which occurred July 1916. Now, today, I want you to also continue playing that Quizlet so that you can learn about each of these events and the details of each of these events. Guys, listen, make sure that you study your map and then answer your quiz questions, okay? And then I will also push the Quizlet out to you as well. If you have any questions, please contact me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you and have a fabulous day.